Well, glad to have you with us this Thursday evening. I'm Jessica Porter.
I'm Shannon Ogden. Now, first tonight, Coloradans are bracing for higher health care costs. The U.S. government is back open after a historic 43 days without a deal to extend expiring health subsidies.
So we're hearing from a lot of you who are concerned about what this means for you and your families.
Denver 7 viewer Irina wrote to us saying her deductible is going up 20% starting January 1st, now $1,200 before insurance kicks in.
Denver 7's Veronica Acosta joins us in studio tonight. And Veronica, you spoke with Irina today and took her concerns to state leaders.
I did. And first of all, the good news is that the government shutdown, that is over. But for millions of Americans, it comes at the cost of their health care prices going up if they're covered by an Affordable Care Act plan right here in Colorado. We're talking about more than 225,000 people who could see those prices go up. Health insurance is a non-negotiable for Irina Lister.
It's not a nice to have. Of course, it's a must have.
She and millions of Americans rely on the Affordable Care Act for this, though an increase in premiums and expiring tax credits are stirring up concern.
Just confusing, frustrating.
Lister says she's facing a 23% monthly increase in her premium despite not using the tax credits. That means she'd pay more than $100 extra for her coverage a month in the new year.
Just trying to understand what is the increase, what is the reason behind the increase.
But she's not alone. The Colorado Division of Insurance says health insurance costs for 225,000 Coloradans are expected to double. 75,000 of them are expected to lose health care altogether if tax credits aren't extended. At Denver Health, Dr. Steve Federico says the creeping changes are daunting.
What we're talking about are middle-income families. These are working families. That means that we'll see more families foregoing care, meaning not getting primary care, not getting the basic care that they need, waiting till they get sicker, maybe not filling prescriptions that they need.
The fate of these tax credits and increasing prices were at the center of the longest government shutdown. U.S. representatives like Colorado Congressman Gabe Evans voted to reopen the government Wednesday night with no action taken on the matter.
Republicans didn't have anything to do with this. This is the sunset that Democrats put into these subsidies.
Congresswoman Brittany Pedersen disagrees.
We've been sounding the alarm for 2 years that we had to extend these tax credits, and the Republicans have failed to do that.
Left in limbo, those like Lister who have to decide whether to pay more or shop around.
As a consumer of a very important service that we use every day, sometimes it's life or death.
Because for her, healthcare is a must. And I also reached out to the Colorado Division of Insurance about this. Insurance Commissioner Michael Conway told me in a statement, in part quote, "Even now that open enrollment has started, it is not too late. We vastly prefer messy to abject disaster, which will be the case if Congress does not extend those tax credits." So for a lot of people, they have just over a month and a half to decide whether they're going to pay more for a plan under the Affordable Care Act or forego insurance.
That's not a lot of time.
Veronica Acosta. Thanks, Veronica.
Going in depth, those premiums in Colorado could have jumped even higher, but leaders say new legislation is helping save families millions. During this summer special session, lawmakers passed a bill to fund Colorado's reinsurance program to help lower premium costs. The state says it will save Coloradans $220 million. Without it, the Colorado Division of Insurance says premiums would rise 174% at the end of this year and says this will help keep 28,000 more Coloradans insured.
And digging deeper here, even though the government is back open, the effects of the shutdown will linger. Aviation experts believe air travel will return to normal before Thanksgiving. Now, this is a live look at DIA. DIA saw 76 cancellations today, and there were more than 1,000 nationwide. The FAA says it's not going to lift those flight cuts yet. Reductions will remain at 6% until air traffic control staffing returns to safe levels.